Here we go, here we go, here we go. It's going to be a big night. Thursday night is grip, and we all know what that means. We're going to test some new grip toys like we usually do on the channel. We're going to test out that axle. We're going to try to hit a big 1 rep max. We've been doing a lot of axle, agreed, but we've seen every time we try it, it goes up. The difference this time is we're going to do 1 rep, where all the other times we were hitting triples, we were holding it for time in the lockout position. We're not doing that. Today we're just going to see truly what we can handle, so let's get after it. And because you know it's grip day, you know what we're starting with. That's right. We're going to start with our friends, the contrast baths. So let's dip it. We're going to dip, 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 dip. We're going to go back and forth, back and forth. So start with the cold water. This water is super, super cold. If you look closely, you can kind of see the steam off this, but this is what we do. We go pump, 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 pump. Let's go, 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 go. I am guaranteeing some new numbers on the stream. I'm super pumped up. We had a great day today. We finally got the furnace pit. Come on. Go, 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 go. Like. Come on now, like it. When my hands are in here, I'm just pumping them as fast as I can. This water right now is extremely cold. Shake it out. Now we go into the water. It's borderline hot. If nothing, it's super warm, but we do the same thing. We put our hands and pump. We say, like. Let's go. Pump, 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 pump. Like it. Come on, everybody. Give it a like. Let's go. The nice thing about cold water first, the cold water numbs your hands. So now that I'm in the hot water, after about 10 seconds of that, all the cold has worn off, all the nerves are feeling that hot water. The reason why we do this, one, it feels amazing. If you've never tried it, try it. The reason why we do these contrast baths, it forces a lot of good circulation into the forearms, into the hands, and because we're testing new grip toys, because we're going to try to set a new max rep, it's really smart that we do this. For those that regularly follow the channel, you know that my basement here in St. Paul, Minnesota is super cold. I don't heat the basement. I'm only down here at night working out when the rest of the family is sleeping. So we do these to warm up. Come on, like it. Let's go. Pump, pump, pump. Just pump the hands as fast as you can. Pump, 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 pump. Now, we're going to do a reveal. I'm going to hit this hot water, which I'm doing. Then I'm going to go right into this cold water. Then I'm going to walk over to the camera because I want you guys to see something. I want you guys to see what happens to the color of my forearms and hands. I want to show you that good blood flow. The whole reason why we do this, right? So here we go. Let's go. Pump, 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 like. Shake them out. Now we're here in St. Paul, Minnesota. We don't get a lot of sunlight around here, but check it out. Like we show it's pasty. Bring it through. Now that's red. You guys see that, right? That's a nice red hand. That means everything we were doing in that bucket, we got that blood flow. Now up here is white. That was never wet, but look where it starts getting wet. Do you see the color change? I bet you can. Big John Grip, good evening. How are you, my friend? It's good to have you back. Now let's do the left reveal. Let's reveal the left. Pasty. That's Minnesota style. That's that Scandinavian. But watch as this comes into frame. Do you see how red this is? That's just on the first cycle. We're going to do 2 more rounds. All of this. Hey, John, it's good to have you in here, brother. All of this is being done to warm up the hands. What you'll notice, I guarantee, so right now, not vascular, right? Should be veins through here. Hardly see any of them. Watch what happens. I'm going to hit another couple quick sets. We'll come back for the reveal, right? We'll do all that fun stuff. Hey, thanks for the likes. Nobody ever has to give likes, but we like it. We always do some of this. We're warming up the grip. But what I'm saying is, if I'm saying anything, in a couple minutes, when I come back to the camera, after doing some more cycles of that, let's see, one, if the hands aren't more red, but let's see if we don't have some true vascularity going on. Hey, John, what are you up to tonight? Did you already hit grip today? Here we go, right? Hot water. What do? We go pump, 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 pump. Come on, like it. Let's go. Now the water feels amazing. And I would say this, you see those commercials where the athletes, they submerge themselves in a big tank of, I guess it's ice more than water, the cold baths. We're doing the same thing here. These are 5-gallon pails. One day I'll go to a farm implement store. Come on, watch this. Get them in there. Pump it. Pump. Like. So I'll go to a big farm store. I'll get a big feeding trough and I'll fill it with all the hot water and all the cold water I can afford. And I'll do full contrast for the body. But as I only have 5-gallon pails, and I love my 5-gallon pails, here we go, watch. We pump our hands. Let's make that water get all through that open contact on the skin. And I can see it from here. The vascularity is really coming out. I think people are going to like this on the next reveal. But we do this to get the good blood flow. We want the oxygen in the muscles. We want the nutrients. We want to make sure that all the blood is flowing, so when we hit our first warm-up set, it feels like a joke. We will keep adding weight to this axle. We're going for a new max axle tonight. Come on, pump, pump, pump. Come on, guys. Thanks for being here. Like it, like it, like it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I say that stuff really fast because it's something I've always done since I played high school football. I talk myself up. I try to get pumped up. I try to get the energy in the room going. Here we go. We just pump our hands like this, man. Pump, 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 pump. Like. Got it. So, we'll do one more. Actually, you know what? Let's just bring it over. No, let's bring it over now. If I'm being honest, honestly, oh, there you are. It seems pretty pumped up right now. So, we'd always do this on the channel. There we go, right? Nice and pasty. Now, not so pasty. In fact, we remember, I called it out. I said, after my second round, we're going to start getting some nice veins. The veins are starting to show up. See that? See how red that is? That's exactly what we want. We want that good exposure. We want to change this body up. Pasty, pasty. Love it, love it. Oh, you had legs today? That's awesome, man. Very cool. And you already used our friend the axle bar. Check it out. I bet nobody can get this top riddle. This top riddle stumps everybody. It says, what has many teeth but can't bite? So what's something that has a lot of teeth but can't bite, gang? Think about that. Answer in the chat if you happen to know. Reggie, yeah, pump check, brother. That's exactly what we did. We're pumping up. We are going to hit a big axle tonight. I'm pretty sure of that. We've been training grip. A gear. Oh, Dirtman. Very interesting. Holy crap. Everybody, pay attention. There's like 5 people here who are smarter than me. Agyo, Dirtman. You guys, help me award the points because to be honest, they're right. A gear fits that. So yes, you guys are right for sure. 100% right. But let me ask you this. Because it came with a different answer. For fun, if it wasn't gear, which obviously works, what else could it be? Could you think of something else? And I'll say this. We're on the road to 1,000 subs tonight. I bet tonight's the night. So if you're here, it's your first time, consider subscribing. It's a pretty good time. Yeah, man, lightweight. Let's do our last contrast. I guarantee we're going to get fired up. We're going to power clean that a couple times. We're going to make sure the hands are nice and loose, right? All fired up. And then we're going to start hitting some big numbers on the axle. Some people say, why are you so loud? Where's the energy? What's going on? This is the mindset I try to put myself in every night before training. Every night. So my hands are in here and I'm pumping them, right? Pump, pump, pump. Pump, 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 pump. Come on, like it, like it, like it, like it, like it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I used to do this in high school football. I used to do this in high school track right before I'd go. I just, sometimes internally, sometimes in the locker room, slapping the other guys on the shoulder pads, on the helmet. I just say, hey, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Gotta get it, gotta get it. And I find if you just keep repeating the same thing and you say it enough, new max, new max, new max. Here we go, new max, new max, new max. My God, you actually believe it. Now the cold water. We're pumping, 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 pumping. No dumping, just pumping. My hands are in here like this. Boom, 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 boom. We already saw in the last reveal, we are getting a nice pump. The blood work is starting to flow. Everything's feeling good. God, it's got to be right around 9 o'clock in St. Paul. We had some absolute animals. I no more than read this, and a couple of you guys jumped in with a fantastic answer. I like that answer. What could another answer be, knowing that the answer I had in mind, that I looked up, wasn't that? Come on, guys, pump it, pump, 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 like. Let's go, 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 go. If you like energy, if you like stuff like this, man, hang around. It's only going to get better. Pump, pump, pump. This is the last bath in the hot water for tonight. The hot water always starts out, and I mean this, super, super hot, like you can hardly tolerate it. But what you find is, by dipping back and forth and all these fun little raindrops, it tends to chill out. Plus, your arms are cold going into here. The cold water, somehow, grace of God, I suppose, never seems to warm up. It's always cold and slightly uncomfortable. Come on, pump, 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 pump. Let's go, 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 go. Like. Hey, man, we've got an active chat early. We got a lot of regulars in here, a couple new guys. You new guys that got the riddle, we do this stuff every day, man. Hang out for the ride. Hopefully see you again. So here we go. Count it down. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to shake. Great. Let's get these out of the way. These contrast baths, trust me, they serve their purpose tonight, man. That's everything they were supposed to do. We're super warmed up now. That's all they had to do. So, go like this. Let's check it out, check it out. There you go. That's actually the color we're going for tonight. You hear what I'm saying? We're trying to get these done. You're going to hear a lot of that tonight. Right before I do some heavy lifting, normally if it's a gripper, I kind of go up, up. But if it's the axle, it's going to be totally different. What we're going to do now, we're going to pick this up a couple times. We're going to chalk it up, pick it up. It's only 123. Even though we're in our basement, even though we have a low ceiling, even though all those things are true, and they are, yes, the big meaty claws. That's the thumb bicep. Please only call it a thumb bicep on the channel. We're super grip nerds around here, except when we're doing other stuff that's strongman, then we're strongman nerds. So we'll do a couple reps. We're warming it up. We'll do some power cleans with that. It's going to be a good time. I tell you what, I can't guarantee the number I'm going to hit on that. I really can't. I've got a pretty good idea. I can't guarantee that, but I can guarantee a couple things. I'm going to give it everything I got. In between sets, we often do this. We talk a lot of grippers because I think everybody should own some pairs. I think they're great. Everybody knows a good test of longevity is your grip strength. Oh, look at the cameras. The camera, first of all, hats off to the camera. It's actually behaving tonight, showing all this nice close stuff. All right, let's get the chalk going. Once we chalk up, we're marching right over there. We're not taking no for an answer tonight. Hey, have you ever done any forearm workouts with sand rice buckets? I like this question. No, I have not. But do you know what I do have? Do you know what I picked up? A buttload of sand, because next week, because people ask about that a fair amount. Here's how we chalk the hand. Nice and flat. Never do it coupled. Look, if you chalk like this, and right, I'm rubbing it on there. I'm not ignoring it. Open it up. Okay, missed the wrinkle, missed a couple wrinkles. Boom, fix it. There we go. Now everybody's happy. I'm excited to try the rice and sand buckets because a lot of people swear about it. I think the part I'm going to struggle with, I think I'll be okay this way. Trying to open it up with all that sand, I think will actually be pretty damn tough for me. But we'll find out. You don't know until you try. Anybody have a guess? Anybody here good with numbers? We've got 123. This is a 33-pound bar. We've got 90 pounds on there. That's how the math is done. Wrap the thumbs first, then the fingers. Grip check. Yep, they feel good. So just a couple pickups before the clean. Oh, yeah. Now, it's a good thing that feels light because we got a ways to go. We have a ladder to climb. We will not be happy with this weight. We will be happy. Let's do 2 more of these. Then let's clean it twice. People always say, God bless them, hey, press it overhead. Well, it can go to about here, and then the ceiling wants nothing to do with it. What I do like doing, so we've been doing just regular axle pickups, and I try to be explosive, but to warm up the hands, I actually think the clean, as demoed now, I actually think that does a really good job. Honestly, it does a really good job of warming up the hands too. It makes you just squeeze so hard just for a little bit. So, we'll make a small jump. We'll just go up to 50 pounds. If we're feeling like antsy, ornery, you know what? We may actually clean this too. So, 50, because we put 25 on each. There we go. Lest we forget the chart. Is this a chart? What would you call this? It's not really a chart, I suppose. Actually, what is this called? Is it like a score? I don't know, is it a scorecard? Well, we'll call it a scorecard tonight, if that sounds good. Your wife is going to be pissed when you... Nigerian, she doesn't know about the hole. Off to the side, there's a hole in the wall. She doesn't come down here very much, though. So she doesn't really know about that. But yeah, no, I hear what you guys are saying about the rice buckets. And it's great to see our buddy Brickhouse in here. So, 173. Talked to Matt Cannon today. Had him on the phone for a second, and I tell you what. Yeah, let's call it. Scorecard seems fair. We were talking shop, and one thing we were talking about were these sick dynamometers. Still has some in stock. I don't get anything for talking about these. I just think these are super awesome, and everybody should own one. We spend so much stuff on random stuff. Why not spend... Do you guys know how this works? All right. It's the GD. It's the down 200. Put this part in your hand, and then you squeeze it, right? When you squeeze it, these dance a little bit. Just do a small pull. We're here for the axle. This is just kind of some icing on the cake. No big deal. No big deal. 139. Hit the left. We're going to go right into the axle after this. Boom. Well, that's interesting that the left pop more. Yeah, let's do it. Let's chalk up and see what we got tonight. We're on a hunt. We're on a hunt for subscribers. We don't always say that, but we're so dang close to 1,000 that for the 180 of you in here, if we could get a couple to do it, boy, I'd love to crack that nut tonight. So we chalk. Now we're at 173. We're still going to do some pickups. Now, if you watch the stream sometimes, normally what I do with my axle, and we're not doing it tonight, but this is what we normally do, just to demo it. You wrap your hands on first. You get fingers all around, and we go this. We go, oh! Let's put the other 25 on. We either forgot that 25, which is what we did, or god dang, our right hand got weak. Live, 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 live. Like it, like it, like it. This is how we build it. Come again. Like that. And on the channel, we hold it like that. Now we're warming up a little differently. We'll do 2 more. I'm over squeezing. I'm squeezing harder than I have to. I want to get these hands ready. And then, just because we can, let's just do a clean or 2. I think it's explosive. I think it helps. We just need to set it down carefully on these blocks. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, got it. That was 173. Next logical stop on the journey. Let's throw it 90. 45 on each. That'll bump us up a fair amount, 40 pounds. Anybody have a shot? Anybody have an idea what this top guy could be? Super curious. It says, what has many teeth but can't bite? Some people already said, well, it's a gear. And honestly, a gear is a hell of a guess. And I mean that. That's a hell of a guess. I have a different one, which when I say the answer that was given with the riddle, you guys might say gear's better, and you might very well be right about that. But we're just going to work with gear for now, we're going to work with my answer for now, right? Look at how clear you can see this. Can you read? Well, hang on. Try to get in the frame. Do you see what that says? Captains of Crush. This is a specific model of hand grippers that I think a lot of us like. Holy crap. Holy crap in the chat. Now remember, on the number 1, try to show your work. Just give us a clue of how you came up to it. We've got a couple people guessing, right? We've got a couple people guessing. There's the spring. See that G? The Iron Mine G. God dang, grippers feel good tonight. Ooh, your wife's going to love it. Yeah, we talked about that. Cannon's legit. Put some red tape on the center. Oh, so Big John is making a great point. You see me do this. I fart around like this. I try to measure it out on my hand. There is a small line here, but he's right. Grab some yellow, grab some red, grab some pink, whatever your favorite color is, grab it, smash that tape in the middle, because god dang, it'll be easier finding your grip on it. Do you know what I mean? Jensen's in the chat. Yes! 42, comb. Hey, I'm liking what you're saying with comb. You guys tossing out the numbers. A couple of you bad boys are right. A couple of you people on the numbers are right. I'm loving it. How did you arrive there? I see one guy showed his work. If you got something different, how did you get there? Oh, Tipper Foster. I don't know if we've seen you before, brother. Thanks for coming. So here's a demo. This is all, everything we're doing now is just to warm up our hands. So we put it in there. That's how the sausage gets made, right? Boom, boom. After this set, we're going to do a set in the left hand. We're going to smash that axle again. Where DB, coach? What are you doing? Yeah, so people are asking that. This is a hand gripper. We talk about it all the time. And I'm closing these for reps, man. I'm making my hand warm up. It's a super lightweight hand gripper. I know this for a fact. So let's use someone for example. We've got Super Tricks in here. We have Jason, Tipper. These are maybe newer people who haven't seen these. I know all of you have strong enough hands. The test is, can you touch the handles together? The reason why, right? The reason why you see me pass this through, because if you ever do a grip contest, they want to make sure everybody has it. We all start from the same point. So the judge will say, all right, son, what gripper? I'll say, I'll take this gripper. Great. Put it in your hands however you want. And then you have to say, all right, see? I may have put it in my hands like this to start, But I'm going to let that bad boy open up. Then you demonstrate that you can pass it through, and then you smash it. Does that make sense? Are we all on the same page? Tell you what, I'm going to do a couple more. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, if you're getting here, if you like it, hit a like. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. We're just getting the hands warmed up. We're going to give that axle a thrashing. You guys know what a thrashing looks like. That axle's about to get one. Bad day to be the axle. You know what's messed up? One of our good guys in here, Big John Grip, he actually was training his axle today. Can you believe it? When you know, you know. And I don't know how else to say it other than that. We're getting some good chat. What's the comp at the Mall of America? Yes! Yes! We're talking Mall of America. We're talking about the North American GSI Grip Championships. Hey, Jeff Peterson, St. Paul, Minnesota. Happy to be a promoter of that. The 13th. Oh, we had 2 new people sign up for the contest today. One of them's good. Look at these answers. A lot of you guys are doing great work in here. We'll go through that in a second. Hey, Super Trixie, Bagman. Super Trixie, Bagman. And remember, don't copy people in the chat. Make this your own idea. See what you can come up with. So, hey, hi, Belev. So what I was saying is we're going to have day 1 at Los Campeones Gym. And it's going to be super, super fun, right? Day 2 is at the Mall of America, the North American GSI Grip Championships. So I'm going to chalk my hands. We're getting a lot of pretty good answers now in the chat. So let me go over there. I'm going to knock up my warm-up set. I'm going to come back. When I come back, the weight on that's great. Well, I need to change that. We're up to 223. When I come back, you guys know what this is. We use it on the channel. I'm going to give this a squeeze. I'll do a small one now. Then I'm going to do it in the left hand. But when I come back from the axle, we're going to go a little harder and see where we're at. See if we're getting some blood flow. Can you read that? Can you dig it, suckers? Here we go. We always try to get some pretty good energy in the chat. Energy on the gripping, the strongman. I think we're getting there tonight. Look at all these answers. Yes, a gear, a flywheel. Why do you keep putting that square tub? All right, last demo. I like that he asked that because everybody asks this all the time. This is a set block, right? You put the gripper in your hand. You can put the gripper in your hand however you want to. Shalom and howdy. So you can put it in there like that to get your hands on there. Before you go, you have to demonstrate to the judge. So take a look. Demonstrate to the judge that this gripper is not, the handles aren't too close. This demonstrates that they're a minimum distance apart before you get your crush on. And getting our crush on is awesome. We do it all the time. I'll demo it in the left hand. We'll do 5 reps. So I'm going to hold it like this. This is the fastest way to do it. This is the best way to do it. Not because I say so. It's just the most efficient. Isn't efficiency grand? So 1. Oh, and listen to the sound. Is that like a seesaw? Besides what we maybe think it is, what else sometimes makes that noise? Earthquake chest, earthquake chest, earthquake chest. All right? So we're going to go over there. We're going to smash 3 reps on the axle. After the axle, we're going to come back. At which point, you guys know it. You guys love it. I'm actually thinking about picking a couple more of these up. There we go. Quick one in the right. Up, 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 up. 140. The hands are ready. Those that saw the contrast bath, this is working. We're having a great time tonight. Prove it's open. Yeah, proving it open is probably the best way to say it. Thank you so much. Was that Tower Time? Tower Time's kind of a clever guy. A fish has many teeth but can't bite. You're right. Thank you for the answer. Yeah, man, we're talking about grip, all things grip. We do that a lot. This is chalk. This is a crappy kind of chalk. Don't use this chalk in the contest. Get yourself some good stuff. A Geiger counter. We should get one of those. The riddle I've heard before. Keep answering myself. Wait, have you actually? We've had some really good guesses on the riddle. Some people actually invented a new answer, and I like theirs more than what I found. So here we go. We're up to 213. That is not going to hack it for tonight, by the way. We're going to get a lot heavier than that. The scorecard. Thank you, Reggie. So watch how I do this. I flatten the back. I get my hands near the center. I wrap my thumbs first, just like that. I'm going to look up. We're going to do 4 reps on this. 1, 2, 1. Nice. 2. Oh, even better. Up, 3. And up, 4. It's going to be a new max tonight. I kind of feel, do you ever feel like when you're in the gym, you can just kind of feel something's coming on? Because that's how I'm feeling right now. We'll make a 50-pound jump. A little bigger than we usually do. A little bigger. We can hang with it. That'll be fine. So, there we go. Now, look at this. This is what I like to after. After you've done any kind of gripping, and I mean any kind of gripping, inspect the work. See? You see how there's a little chalk in a couple places? The places where it was worn off the most, that's where you're going to want to re-grip. That's where you're going to want to chalk a lot. Hey, if people know the riddle, spam the riddle in the chat. If you know the answer, spam it out there all at the same time so nobody can read it. 3, 2, 1. Nice, nice, nice. And there's some smart people in here. Hey, all you smart people who we've not met before, if you don't mind, go ahead and sub the channel. We absolutely love it. This is the set block. Like our boy says, it proves you have it open at minimum distance. Hey, hi. There are some awesome numbers coming in. A couple people are crushing the riddle. I know how streams work. Some people hop in, some people hop out. Some people never come back, some people do. So the answer to the first one, that is, what has many teeth but can't bite? A comb. A comb. Now, hey, it's always nice when people do that, when they give it a like. You don't have to give this stuff a like, but it is nice of you. I appreciate it. Oh, thanks for subbing, brother. That's really cool. That was very generous on your part. It really was. People don't just toss subs around, and I appreciate that. Oh, but you know what somebody else said? Some other people said some cool stuff. Some other people said, what has many teeth but can't bite? I for sure would accept these. A gear. Gear. All right, then we'll call them out. Tipper Foster, thank you so much for the sub. Love it. Isaac Shorts, thank you so much for the sub. Robbie, boy, you subbed a long time ago. You're one of the OGs, basically. Appreciate it. So a wrench. You could say a wrench. A lot of people are throwing. Oh, Katie Fish, thank you so much. Thank you. The tower. God dang, everybody's smart tonight. That's all right. You know what we're going to do? We'll throw a new riddle up there. We have plenty of riddles. The problem is we have Bagman in the chat. Bagman always gets everything right the first time. All right, let's just keep pumping this. Pump. Honestly, we might have just, you know what might have just happened? The gripper used the diamond penny to hold it. Yes, that guy's right. Watch this. This is what he's talking about. And he's at, hey, let me get this guy's name. Do you see what this is? So this essentially is the same set block. It's just at different widths. But I'm going to demonstrate what he said because he's super smart. He's super right. Who is our guy who said that? Why does every guy on the planet own these hand things? I don't know, man. We just really like them. We're simple. It's just really easy to do. It's something fun to use. Lev says do this, and he's right. Hey, hi to you guys. Everybody who's getting those right answers, comb is the right answer. Gear and wrench. He's saying if you want to work your grip, you could do this. So you see those handles? Oftentimes, the most difficult part on a gripper close is this part, where they're almost touching, but they're not. You have to squeeze so much hard at that point. So what a lot of us do is we put a dime, a coin, something thin, and you hold it. Boom! You hold it, but eventually the grip goes out. Did you see how it fell to the ground? It's going to make you, we'll do it again in the right hand. We're balanced if we're anything around here. We're going to do it in the right hand, watch. So, pinch it. And you want to keep fighting it. Over crush it. Harder than you think. Boom! But eventually it goes. On that grunting note. Yeah, man, thanks so much. Hey, everybody who's in here, we got 1,000 some people. We're trying to break 1,000 subs tonight. If you find it in your heart to sub, that would be great. Now watch this. I'm going to stand up. This is a fun toy. This is the GD200 Dynamometer. And what you do is, you try to beat your friends on it. I'm sorry, you measure your grip strength, and you immediately compare it with your gym friends. So the scale is here. You'll note, when I take my fingers, I still don't know why this is knurled, and these are straight lines. Honest to God, I have no idea why that's the case. But I know you squeeze that. You look over here, and these numbers dance. So we're going to give it a squeeze. This is going to be about a 70%. I'm hoping our 70% gives us around 170. So I'll keep it here, and then we'll zoom in really close for a number check. Sound good? In fact, tonight I'm going to do punches with it. Are you guys ready for a punch? Here's a punch coming up. I don't know if other people call it a punch. 70% punch. There you go. 70%. That means we left some. Hey, thanks for the likes. That's super kind of people. Nobody has to hit me up with any more likes. It's just nice that you do. Like, it's not required, but thank you so much. We're going to punch in the left. Do you got more riddles? I have all the riddles. Do you want another riddle? If you want more riddles, I can do more riddles. Roger Smith, all these new people. Weaselox, why are guys so funny? I don't know. Maybe we're just funny looking. Two kinds of funny on that one. Let's punch it in the left. The energy's not going to die down. The energy can't die down because even once I hit a new max on that, well, then we got to keep going. We've got the new implements to check. We've got so many other things. For example, we've got this. Well, this certainly isn't funny. This looks like a good time, right? You wrap your hand around it, you attach it to some weights, and then you see up, 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 up. You see what you can lift. This is a new toy. We unboxed it last night, and we got to give it a go. Now, let's give this left one a nice pop. Shall we give it a nice pop? After this punch, I'm going to read a comment or two because the chat is flying. Reggie and some other people have been helping us out answering. But then we're going to get after this because I need to hit some new numbers. So, left hand. Now, I will tell you, although it was a 70% squeeze, holy crap. God dang, I had a feeling tonight was going to be a good night, and it was. So that was 70% squeeze, 95% grunt. Does that make sense? 95% grunt? Yeah, man. There we go. Here's a riddle for you. Regular viewers, if you know this, don't answer right away. Answer eventually if he's stuck. Got it? What always goes up, never goes down. This thing never goes down. Yep. So it's got a flange on the side. You wrap your hand. It's a super sweet implement. I'm excited to give a tutorial on it. You wrap around and you go, bah, bah, bah. You pick it up. All right, chalk up. We're going to do 3, maybe 4 reps on this. We're going to see how it's feeling. I'm guessing it feels pretty good. I'll say this. The answer's not 60. It's not 60, but I love where everybody's head is at. Always goes up. All right. Don't read the chat. We've got some smart people. A lot of people are getting the answers in the chat. Let's this thing, let it breathe a little bit. Let it breathe. Bam, 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 bam. All right, enough of that. Give your ball back? I can't give your ball back, man. I paid good money for that. Do you know they actually delivered that across? I live across the street from I don't know what the PC thing is. An elderly society. Is that the nice way to say it? And they dropped it off there. It was hanging out there for a day or two. Nobody knew what it was. And the postman had to go recollect it. Or in Spanish, recogerla. So we're going to get our good grip on here. Going to do it 3, maybe 4 times. We are going to get a new max on this. I don't care how this feels. We're going to keep the weight going up. We're getting a new max. So wrap your hands. Before you lift, cock the hands down. What I mean is pop like that. On 3. 1, 2, 3, up. Yep. That weight is wrong on the card, by the way. Down, up. Yep. Stretch those thumbs. Try again. Okay, we got the good grip. Up. Yep. I'm going to do everybody a favor and update this. We were at 213. This is not a riddle. This is basic math. This is not a riddle. Don't treat this one like a riddle. What happens if you had 50 pounds? Well, then you're at 263. So we just knocked out, banged out, crushed out 263. We're going to go up again in weight. We're approaching the numbers we want to hit tonight. Still not there yet, mind you. So throw this on. Get that on there. Now we're at 283. We don't want to be at 283. That's not enough. Let's go 293. And the way we're going to get there, use these amazing 2.3 kg, depending on your time zone, or 5 pounds, depending on your affinity for, I don't know, our way of measuring here. I've got more weights in there. I don't have a lot more weights in there. What I'm hoping it doesn't come down to is me I'm hoping I'm not having to make jumps like this, because it would be really unfortunate if I'm having to use the I have to use these to make the jumps. But I'll do it if I have to, because I am going to get a new max. I just know it. I just feel it. Someone earlier in the chat said something really interesting. They said, take your hand gripper and do holds. Do a dime hold. And what that means is, right before the handles touch, put this in there, and then hold it. And you try to hold it, pop, 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 come on, come on, as long as you can before it holds out. And nobody's going to recognize this. Look at this. This is kind of an oddity. It's from Canon PowerWorks. And what they made this for was to be a set block. Come for the riddles, stay for the grippers. Well said. Look it, you can make that a set block. You can use this side for a set block. But this is actually a unique one because it's a misstamp. And he gave it to me. He's like, hey, maybe it'll be collectible one day. Matt Cannon, thanks, man. A lot of people on the chat. A lot of people on the chat know Matt Cannon. They respect Canon PowerWorks and all he does for the grip sport of grip, more or less. Here's my hand. Let's knock out some reps. We'll knock out the reps after we enjoy this music. This music is brought to you by lightly knurled grippers. This is jazz. This is jazz. I'm going to go get one of my heavily knurled grippers, and I'm going to do the same thing. And it is going to sound like rock and or roll. Sound good? Speak of the devil, Matt Cannon. Watch this. That was jazz. This is rock and roll. Are you kidding me right now? Could these be more different? Do you know what that means? What that's really telling us is it's telling us this just has super sick knurling. When you load this in your hand, it's not going to slip. If you can't close a gripper, if you can't close one of the standard grippers from Matt Cannon, Canon PowerWorks, it will not be because the gripper slipped. It's going to be because you just don't have the horsepower, boys and girls. Yeah, man, rock and roll is pretty cool when it comes to grippers. The chat's flying. Let me give you another riddle. So we said, what goes up, never down? And people said age. You crushed it. 100% it is. 100% that's age. Why? Because you die. You're getting older until you die. It's a piece of the pumpkin pie. So here's another one. Similar vein, different, hiding under a different pebble in that fishbowl. So the riddle is, and if you're a regular, we've had 63,000 people in here. Some of you are regulars tonight. If you're a regular, don't say it right away because you probably know it, to be honest. But I'll ask it anyways. And at least let's give the new people, the new subs, the time to figure it out. I'm tallest when I'm young. I'm shortest when I am old. Got it? Oh, yikes. Burn on the government. Sure. Is my chat coming through? Oh, yeah, man. Uh-oh. Something's going to happen. Grim Reaper and Bagman are both here. I have a feeling. Oh, God dang it. God dang it. Don't read the chat. Do not read the chat. Do the riddle, everybody. The chat has the answer. Do the riddle, not the chat. Well, I can see I'm going to have to ask another one, but I'll do it a little different. Hey, Grim Reaper, I know a candle is 100% right. I don't, watch this. I got this to work the other night. We're trying to make it work like a pirate telescope thing. What do they call those pirate telescope things? You see how I can, yep, that's what I wanted. You can see the 263 through this. That's what I wanted. Grim Reaper, will you give us a riddle? And I'll read it so everybody can hear it. Grim Reaper has an absurd amount of knowledge on riddles. So we're going to do 10 more reps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, right? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do a dyno squeeze. We're going to do a grip check. We do grip checks every night. Boom, boom. Up, 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 up. Problem. I'm going so fast I got lazy, or I got sloppy, or I got too aggressive. Either way, you don't want to catch the block. You're over squeezing. You want it to pass through. Hey, everybody's saying hi. I hope I'm catching y'all. There's a lot of people coming in and out. Hey, this is the stream that's going to throw us over 1,000 subs. If you're liking this, if you think this is interesting, if you think it's not interesting but you want to sub the channel. I bet we break 1,000 tonight. We're going to do our quick pulls on this. We're going to punch it. Remember, we just did some punching before. So now we're going to punch with this. But we're going to make one change. We're going to use this set screw. Dink-a-dink-a-dink-a-dink. We're going to use that screw, and we're going to make these handles just get a little bit wider. A little bit wider. Not a lot, just a little bit. And we're going to punch. I'll show you what I mean by punch. How long have you been doing grip? Adam and Eve. Oh, God, look at all these. There's good riddles in the chat. New riddles, answers my back. Yeah, we're having fun tonight. Let me punch this. I started getting the grip when I was about 16 when I did strongman. And then I got out of it. I tore my Achilles a bunch of times, didn't do strongman. I recently found grip again a couple years ago. And I am, here. There's a face with this annoying voice. I'm the promoter of the 2026 North American GSI Grip Contest. It's going to be great. One day we're at the gym, the next day we're at the Mall of America. June 14th, I'm calling it, cleverly, not really, the Super Bowl of grip. So let me go left hand first. When I say punch, I'm going to wrap my hand around this, and I'm literally going to punch it down, because this is honestly how you get your best numbers, and I'll show the camera. Go about 85%. Okay. Oh, yeah, people have been subbing? Nice, I see that now. Hey, yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Now we're going to punch with the right hand. We're just doing the straight down punch. I don't know in boxing if there's a name for a... Well, I guess there wouldn't be ever a need for a straight down punch. But if there was, maybe it's like a downward jab. Grip it up. Grip and rip. Oh, I have an interesting fact in a second. There you go. Not bad for an 80%er. Check it out. So 193.6. I was speaking to our newest channel sponsor. Great company, Gorilla Strength. And he was telling me that, do you know who buys more grip equipment off his website than anybody else? A type of person? Golfers. He said easily, and he said that easily, wasn't even close, that golfers are the people that buy the most grip equipment. For their gripping and ripping, I assume they're using it different. I bet the golfers aren't buying these balls, though. I don't think a lot of people are buying these balls. I say that knowing that the website crashed 3 weeks ago because people were trying to buy the balls. So yeah, let's get after it. Hey, everybody's saying hi. I appreciate it so much. It's super cool. I'm glad everybody's here. I hope everybody hangs out. We're doing it big. I don't know what we're doing. We're trying to get after it. We know we're trying to break the 1,000 sub barriers. Somebody said maybe we did. I don't know if that's true or not. I know this for sure. We are coming to you live. This isn't a commercial gym. I'm Jeff. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. And you, where are you from? The next riddle. We do this riddle a lot too. So if you know this one, don't say it. If you know this one, don't say it. Yeah, we'll start with this one. We'll do another one after. If you know it, don't say it. Going forwards, right? Going forwards, I'm heaviest. Going back, I'm not. Let me grip this up. So we're going to wrap our hands around this. We're actually at 293. So let me help us out. Boingy, boingy. Oh, is that true? Hey, we broke 1,000. Hey, thanks to everybody. We broke 1,000 subs. That's pretty cool. Been going live for about 2 months now. Love it. Keep them coming if you want. I appreciate it. New Mexico? New Mexico. Ha! 293. I like New Mexico. My buddy, who might be on the chat tonight, he just bought some property down in New Mexico. He says he likes it. Wife and I are going to try to get out there in March. We're going to start hitting doubles. I always wrap my thumbs around first, then the rest of the fingers. We got to get a double. This is the road to a new max. New max. Here we go. Come on, get behind me. Yep. Nice. Now, I would have liked it. I would have liked it to have felt a little easier. That part is true. We still got it. But, oh good, I do have more weight. For a second I thought maybe I didn't. Let's just jump it up 20 pounds. We'll go up 20 pounds. So now we're going to be at 313. A lot of what we do on the channel is we test different grip nerds idea. And this grip nerd idea that I have is that I'm going to train my grip every day. Some days really hard. Some days really hard. Some days not. Today's a hard day. And that's fine. It's okay to have hard days. Here, let's hit some of these quick. But what I want to figure out Can I still? Hey, thanks for the likes. Very cool of you. I appreciate that. Very cool. If I keep doing it every day, can I still keep hitting PRs? I haven't retested mine on this in about 6 or 7 weeks, at which point I showed I'm off 280. Holy crap. I'm off 94. You're off 280? That's a Minnesota guy. That's pretty sweet, man. There are some cool Minnesota guys that show up. Guy from Maple Grove was on last night. Says he'll be at the grip contest. Wanted to compete, but the grip contest I'm throwing at the Mall of America, you have to pre-qualify for. Doesn't mean you guys can't. Doesn't mean you can't. It just means that you gotta, what do you gotta do? You gotta get into it and you gotta subscribe. You gotta sign up to the local contest. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. What is the point of that block? Watch. I'll demo it, couple reps, then I'll tell you what it is. Loving all the chats, loving all the comments. Even if I can't get to you, I really appreciate it. I put it between there because in a grip contest, you can take your gripper, you get it in your hand, right? Now it's in my hand, but look at how close it is. Those are actually pretty close together. So by putting it in there and putting this block between it, I'm showing the judge, see? I'm closing it at least this minimum distance. Why'd you do that? Flat block between them. Yep. Gear. Also 90. Oh, man. How did Minnesota's blowing up the chat? I do 129.12. 120 is great. East Metro, not St. Paul. That's okay. We love Woodbury. We love Maplewood. Boys and girls, well done, everybody. You have a COC? Which COC gripper do you have? So the way we know these, well, if you know, you know. So there's that, but it also says, hey, take a close look, everybody. We're going to do the dynamometer one more time in a second. Captains of Crush. This one happens to be the G, the guide, right? Pretty easy, super easy gripper. Of all the people that have been here tonight, I'm sure a lot of you can knock this out. But yeah, if you have grippers and they're Captains of Crush, which ones do you have? That's actually a really good question. The riddle is, I'm heavier as I move forward. I'm lighter as I move backwards. Let me know what you think that answer is. The effing point? Well, two things. If you do it long enough, you'll give yourself sick calluses. Moreover, a better grip. But to be honest, the point of doing it here on the channel with the boom, 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 here we go, here we go. I do that because I have so much fun. And for me, it really is fun. Let's knock out 10 clean ones. Then we'll do the dyno. 3, 7, 8. But then I pinch it. You don't want to pinch it. Oh, yeah. My first COC was the number 2. Nice, man. Great. Dude, I bet your grip has improved since using that program. I have that program as well. Hey, hi, Starbucks. Try him upside down, too. So he's right. Doing them upside down. Hey, for all the people just joining, thanks for all the likes. We're getting a lot of love tonight. Not sure why. It's cool. That's the G. I call this the 6 o'clock. Hi to you guys too. This is the 12 o'clock. This is the 6 o'clock, right? It's a good way to do it. You're hitting it from different angles, and you should always want to hit your body from different angles. Angles. So pop this up. We're going to do this pull. We're going to stretch the hands, because right now, this here, if we pull that, that's a new max for this workout. The workout cycle. Zoom in close. Here's the handles. Super knurled. Awesomely knurled. Still don't know what's going on with this one. This one's lightly, I just don't know what that is. So we're going to stand up, we're going to wrap it up, and we're going to punch it. Uh-oh, Pastor's in the chat. Pastor's in the chat, and he's smart. I was using the growing. Hey, Robin, were you really? You were doing that? And so what are we doing? We're measuring our grip test right now. The hand gripper, we're just keeping it warmed up. We're working on our good form. And the axle, we're going for max strength. So here we go, left hand. We bring it over, and I can say this, my left hand in the last couple weeks by training every day, training different ways every day, has gotten stronger. There's no way I consistently get in the 180s or 190s. I'm super pumped about that. So let me give it a smash in the right hand. Yeah, I said a ton. You're a ton. Everybody's right when you say a ton. Grim Reefer, give us a new riddle, please. You're the best. Training the grip, brothers. Sister or two that are here. Let's go. That was the right hand. Read it and weep. 210. 210's good. That's pretty good. Oftentimes, I'll do some pulls. Not all the time, where I'll put my wrist here to steady it. And in doing that, I can bump the number up. I can still beat 210 without that, but my best PR, 254, I went like this and squeezed the daylights out of it. Absolutely. A couple more reps. We're going to go over there, set a new max. I'm going to chalk my hand, just like this. It's a lot of chalk. Oh, amateur strongman, sick, man, yeah. Yeah, tendonitis sucks. Yeah, that's a strong grip. 210, you could crush somebody's hand. Thank you. You didn't have to say that. You're making me blush off camera. Yeah, strongman's fun. We're actually going to be at some strongman shows with group events, grip events. Now let's get this. Let's get after it. So I'm going to get my hand set on it. Walk them out. Go like this. Thumbs on first. We're going to put thumbs on and stretch and wrap them over. We're going to pick it up after that. We're not going to hold it for a very long time. We're going to go up, lock it out, and set it back down for a new max. Got it. Now, here's what I know. Even though that felt pretty manageable, and it did, I'm only going to make a small jump. If I try to make too big a jump, here, look, this isn't a polite thing to say, but I'm going to say it. I think we're all adults here. When I used to do strongman and in the gym, you'd get every nervous system, your mind, everything all fired up. So if you'd hit a big number, and even if there's a lot of room left, I called it blowing my mental wad. Because I'm like, yes, yes. All the adrenaline was gone. So you said there's probably room for 5, 10 more pounds in that. And you're right, there probably was. But where's that adrenaline? Where's that oomph supposed to come from? Do you know what I'm saying? I bet you know what I'm saying. Hey. Oh, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Good to have you in the chat. La esposa. Gripper, gripper, gripper. Always do your grippers. Bam. Grim Reefer. It must be blocking it again. You know, it's so funny. We've got our guy in here, a regular Grim Reefer. Sometimes, friend, I'm not doing this. Sometimes he just gets blocked by the, I don't know, the algorithm, the mods, something like that. 75 kg. Quick question for the gentleman. Magnus Samuelsson from Sweden. World Sportsman was able to close number 4. He was the first person to do it. Magnus Samuelsson was the first person to do it. They changed the rules. Look at this. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but here's a quick tutorial before we go and try to set, and I think we will, a new max. So this is Iron Mind, the credit card. We've been using a set block. Again, the set block, just make sure that once you get your hands on there, there's a minimum space between the handles, that the handles aren't starting too close. Because if you said, all right, I'm going for a new max, and you put the gripper here, you guys, that's not much of a close. These are actually called clicks. We don't even call them reps, they're called clicks. Why is that? There, now you know what. Hey, hi to everybody here. I'll say this. We're blasting, I think we blasted through the 1,000 sub threshold. I'd love to collect some subs tonight. If you guys think this is cool, if you want to hang out again, sub the channel. If not, just lurk and hang. But now what they say is, Besoati, now what they say is, you put the gripper in your hand wherever you want. But if you want to certify on the 4, 3.5, 3, or for women, 2.5 and 2, after you do that, watch this. You have to flash the card in between. And flashing's the wrong word for a variety of reasons. It has to go like this. And once it finally clears it, all the way through, then you can go for the close. Then you can show the judge. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see how much more difficult that is? This credit card is the same width as a standard credit card. The thing in your pocket that holds all that fun debt that ties you to it. Yeah. So it's totally legal when doing grippers to put it as deep as you want in your hand. Put it as deep as you want. Who cares? But if you want to certify with Iron Mind, here, back, 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 fingers, 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 back, 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 fingers, 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 fingers. Iron Mind's not going to be impressed until you do that. That's how you close the gripper. That's the point of the grippers. I think that makes sense. Let's bump up the weight. Bump it up, bump it up, bump it up. What we should put is that we just hit 313. I don't know. I opted for the blue scorecard tonight. We could have done like, I want to say canary orange, although I know canary orange isn't a thing. So we did this. We did 313. We'll go. So here's the thing. I actually think fresh, before that other max, I actually think I could have got this. What, we're going to try 3, 2, 3. It's a palindrome. Who knows what a palindrome is? This is a palindrome. But now because I got all amped up in my mind and hit it, I don't know if I can re-signal myself. I don't think sitting here like this is going to get it done. I'm still going to give it a go. I mean, I think there's a chance. Moreover, the thing that's really got me curious, because I am curious, we've been training our grip every day. So, for example, today we did a lot of back work. We did a lot of chin-ups, some rows, and now we're doing grip. Yesterday we did a buttload of grippers, but they were super light, right? I mean, we did a lot of reps. But, well, no, we do grip every day. The only day where we don't get hardly any grip in is Friday. Tomorrow is shoulder day. And here's the thing. We're actually going to bring a little strongman into the pressing routine tomorrow. So if you're into strongman, I think you'll like what we're going to do. We call it the final boss. I've never seen with that card before. Yeah, man. So here's a riddle. Here's a riddle if people are into it. It says, you can never win. You can only lose. What is the 4-letter word? This one took me a while to work out. It's in the chat so you can read it. Hey, the chat's really flying. I really appreciate people being here with us. So I'm going to give this a nice squeeze. We've been punching tonight. We're going to punch this, and we're going to see what that number comes in at. Probably not ideal if you're trying to hit a new max, but I'm having a good time. And gosh dang it, if grip isn't that, what's a little whimsy? So watch. Wrap the hand, where are we, boys? Wrap the hand around it. Well, it's the best the left hand has done tonight. Clocking a 194, respectable. I can live with that in the left hand. Now let's hit it in the right hand. Same thing though, same thing. Hey, thanks for all the likes. Very cool of people to support a small channel. Small channels stick together. That's the right hand. Now these actually were, if I'm being honest, these were pretty much 100%, and that's fine. We've been warming up our hands with these fun grippers. We're going to hit a couple more. It's just a 2-part comment in chat because it's long. That's awesome. Yeah, the noise is awesome. You know what else is oddly satisfying? And we do these Sunday nights. Later on Sunday nights, we clean our grippers with different brushes, because when you do grip, so you see all the chalk on there, right? And you can see like there are some calluses. Oh, that's neat. When was I around water? Are you kidding me? Why is that wet? But the knurling chews up the chalk, chews up a lot of the skin and all that. So it's important to brush them and clean them just so that the knurling stays fresh, because if you're going to go for a big close like bop, 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 the last thing you want is that, okay, I'm wrapping it in there. Here, watch. The last thing you want is you're trying to close it and you see how it's sliding? Now, this 3-coiled little baby, it doesn't have a lot of horsepower at all. So it's not kicking with much. It's not hardly a mule. But we clean our grippers so that they do have the good knurling, so we can't blame it on that. But my point is, when we clean them, we get a lot of this. And depending on the brush, it can be pretty legit. So, the answer is lose. The answer is diet. Blister pop. Connect pull boys. Man, yeah, we're getting a lot of answers to the questions, but it's not my riddle, man. Grim, you're going to have to let them know if they're right. I had a couple people message me in my other mediums about this gripper over here. It's the world class. Sad to say, it's finding a new home. She's going out west. We won't say who it's going to, but it's going out west. So the difference between this and this, look at how small these springs are. It's pretty small. Look at this one. This is the guide. This should be felonious in 48 states. Now let's go hit that max axle. Who wants to see a max axle? We already got a number we're happy with. We kind of crushed it. But now we want to get this because then we'll be like uber happy. So let me chalk up. I know this is a partial deadlift. To the gentleman who seems that there's one guy, I think he subscribes, I don't know. And by the way, super hard to offend me, almost impossible. But every time I do a deadlift off this height, I do that because I'm training the grip, not full range deadlift. Plus, I've got some back issues. Every time I do this, it seems like he's having a bad day because he'd rather I pull it from the floor. We'll leave it at that. God forbid he saw last night's stream. For some of you that were on last night's stream, that was an interesting setup we had. I got to find a better way to set that up. Here we go. We're going singles. Let's try to get a big pull. We already hit a good number. Let's hit a gooderer number. Superlatives. On 3. Yep. 1, 2. Oh! Yeah, that's not bad. So... yes! So maybe our grip is getting better. Maybe training it as often as we are, though different ways. Yeah, man, we'll take that. I tell you what, we'll put a little bit more weight on, and I won't rest very long. I'll get into it. But maybe our grip is getting better. We're training it all the time, but we're not going max very often. We're not going max. That video is doing pretty solid. Oh, is it? Hey, we've got a good guy in here. Reggie's blowing up the channel trying to help us out. Thanks for doing that, Reggie. Very cool on your part. Let me make a small jump. And people are going to say, small jump? How small of a jump? Well, you tell me. I have these wonderful 1 1/4s, 1 1/4s. We'll put 2 on each side. So it's 2 1/2, 2 1/2. We're going up 5 pounds. For the guy that does strongman, I think we had a couple strongmans in here. Look at this thing. I won this, how was it, like 26, I think, at a strongman contest. Strongman contest, they give away trophies, they did then, they do now. What they used to do a lot more of back then is they take and they'd get sick, crazy looking battle axes, hand axes, ninja swords, broadswords, all those things. You take the strongest guy at the contest, you'd give him the biggest weapon was always the joke. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I actually open up a lot of my boxes with this, more of a chopping, hacking motion as it were. So let me slap this on there. This will be the last attempt, and we'll get into it in a second here. Let's do a quick check. I'm fallible, I can get things wrong. So this was 213, 263, 283. Oh, we may have done more than we thought. Let's try that again. 213, 263, 283, 303. I don't know. Math is hard sometimes. Let's take a couple minutes. We'll get after it. Nice thing about having a stream is I can watch it on replay and do all my fun adding up then. Yeah, thanks, man. Hey, good luck. Yeah, hey, to those of you who are jumping in and out, I really appreciate it. Consider subscribing. I love the local support. We're all getting amped up for the big contest at the Mall of America. I'm using this channel to go after sponsors. So every person that's here just makes the case a little easier for me. Up. You know what I want? No. I have to hit my big axle number. We are going to try this, though. This is the new implement tonight that I'm actually pretty freaking excited to try. It's called the Grab Ball. It's going to be at King Kong this year. King Kong is an international event. All right, we've got a lot of new people here now. So if you know the answer, don't say it. If you already were told the answer, but what has many teeth but can't bite? What do people think? Let's just rip off 15. 1, 2, 3, earthquake, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, obviously, 13, 14, why not, and 15. Get 'em. Tyler, I don't know if you're new around here or not, but you're answering riddles like it's your job, like you're a regular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, hey, Scriggler, I feel like I say yes to you too, because honestly, a gear could also be that thing. Comb was the answer on Google. Comb was the answer. But I feel like gear could easily be it too, don't you guys? I don't know that one is more right than the other. All right, let's just hit the axle. So, easy. Well, it sounds like that was easy. All right. Here's a riddle. I don't think this one will be easy. Let me do it verbal. We have, I'll tell you what. Oh, look, I'm going to read off one from our favorite riddle guy, Grim Reaper. He says, this belongs to you, but everybody else uses it. This is, chat's moving, this is one of the grade school ones that like, this belongs to you, but everybody uses it. Hey, poor boys. Oh, interesting. Next level thinking from poor boys. That is interesting. I suppose a gear could bite, could it not? You know what? That's a novel idea. Tyler, you know what? I bought some, I've never tried that. I want to make sure I'm understanding what he's saying. Tyler, bear with us a second. So I think maybe other people have heard this. I've heard this. So let's pretend this was an egg. It's too big to be an egg. But I think what people are saying is, isn't the thing that you're supposed to put the egg in your palm and then you squeeze it. But it's supposed to be impossible. Isn't that the thing? Yeah, you can't pinch it. Yeah. So you put it in there and you have to go like this. Is that what you mean? Well, I'll do this. Let me hit this axle. But yeah, try that, I suppose. I've always wanted to. Squeeze, not pinch. Yeah, and gang, here's what he means. When he says, this is pinch, an easy way to visualize it. You're just pinching it. And I guess if you pinch, it's easy. But if I guess it's hard if you go like this. I've heard that too. Let's see that axle. At this point, and I'll try to do math one more time. I'm going to try to do math. 213, 263, 283, 293, 313, 323. Yeah, okay, I had it right then. So this will be 328. It went pretty well, that last one. It went pretty well. To repeat the riddle, let's see, here's an oldie but a goodie. This belongs to you, but everybody uses it. I think the chat may have figured that one out. Why do I put so much chalk on just to knock it off, just to clap it up? Don't know. I don't know. I know that I'll be jacked out of my mind if I get this. Should be able to get it. Stretch the hands, stretch the fingers. Boom. One more time. Thumbs come around. Always the thumbs first. Get all the slack out of your palm. Then wrap the rest. The grip is great. If I don't get this, it won't be because hand placement. Cock the wrists a bit. Yeah, it's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to hit some grip. So we'll continue doing that. We'll call it 328. Bum, bum, bum. But the thing I want to try now, and we've been talking about it on the channel. We showed it last night. We're talking about it now. This is a ball. It's called the grab ball. Yes, a lot of jokes have been made about it. Yes, they're all funny. I'll be honest. I have no idea what a good number is. I really don't know what I can get on it. So sometimes on lifts that are more, what else could you crush? Sometimes on the channel we talk about certain things, certain implements that are more worldly, that we have more experience with. And those are usually pretty easy to say, I bet I'm in this range, but I just don't have any idea. So I'm going to start out light. I'm just going to put this 45-pound plate on here, like that. Before we hopped on the chat tonight, we weighed everything, and we know that if we put an extra 3 pounds on, an extra 3 pounds, that the implement, the ball itself, the carabiner, and the loading pin, we know that it's 10 pounds when we put that extra 3 on there. Here's one thing, pro tip. which clearly I've not done, but it is a pro tip. When you get a new grip implement, everything about grip is how hard you can squeeze. But it's also relative to the friction you have on something. This doesn't have a very high coefficient, I can tell you that. What most people will do, we're not going to do it, is they bury, and I mean jam, they just jam rock all the chalk they can onto this so that it's seasoned and they get a sick grip on it. We're not actually doing that. We're going to go raw, which I think is fine. We're still going to use chalk. We're just not doing it that other way. Let's go light chalk. This feels like something that's not going to accept a lot of chalk. This grab ball, as it were. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Give the channel a follow if you like this stuff, if it's interesting at all. Oh crap, that's easy. Okay, we'll have to make a rather tighty jump. Probably could have guessed that maybe wasn't that much weight, but let's see. Right hand. All right, yeah, let's bump it up. We'll do some gripper. We'll bump up the weight. I think we'll just make a 25-pound jump. Grip is a messed up thing. When you're in grip, sometimes the jumps, they just get ridiculously hard for no good reason. And because it's our first time demoing this, we want to get a lot of reps under our belt. Tonight, the goal of tonight isn't to try to put the biggest weight up we're possible of. It's try to figure out what technique we like and how we can get after it. I know we've had a lot of answers, so I'm going to toss out one of them. What has many teeth? Can't bite? A comb or some gears. The answer to the math one, I don't know that anybody's gotten it. Oh, thanks for the likes. Very cool. Appreciate it. Somebody try that math one again. We mostly got wrong answers on it, which is fine. I'm just curious if someone can get riddle along with me if you can see it. Those welds are... Yeah, so are those not good welds? If you guys know about welding, let me know if those aren't good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, up 15, up 16, up 17. Just kidding, it's not that hard. It's something, it's just not. Hey, howdy. Hey, thanks for being here, gang. 30. Oh, yes. Yes, gaming. Well done. Well done, gaming. Dirty Nightcap's back. Nice to have you again. Up. Up and shut and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11. Don't forget about 11. Sometimes say 12 and 13, 14, 15, 30 millimeter to end it. Pinch it. Got it. That math problem, that's a good one. Yeah, man, you crushed that one. Maybe people won't read the chat, but my friend, you got that right. So we made the jump. 45, 25, awesome. We're at 70. The implement, these small plates, they're another 10. So we might as well. We've been blessed to have a scorecard. So let's just make the scorecard do the work. We're at 80 pounds. Super user-friendly. This feels pretty light. I'm liking this implement. I don't know what the world record or anything is on it, but... Oh, yeah, okay, so still doable. That 25 pounds was a real number. That got noticeably more difficult. I'm now thinking 100's probably possible, but before I tried this weight, I would have said, oh, yeah, let's throw on 150, which, I mean, it might be doable. Really hard to say. So, I better be very careful when I take this off. Oh, actually, was that dumb? Yeah, that's dicey, that's spicy, I like it. So now we bump it up. 103 pounds. Should be able to crank on this. Shouldn't be that bad. We'll find out though. 103. The one thing we always do on the channel is try new things, new equipment. We test stuff out. We see what we like. And honestly, the chat oftentimes has really good ideas. Hey, try this form, try this technique. So I do read a lot of the chat after everything is done, because the chat goes live for me on replays. 1, 2, 5, 6. Come on. 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go left hand, left hand, left hand. Do you have the hub implement? That one is tough. I do. Well, 23 and a third. One question total. Man, yeah, you guys are getting after it. Nice, man. Figure out that boy's riddle. He's got the good ones. I do have the hub. The hub is very hard. What's harder, the hub or the iron mine pinch block? Let's do 10 rapids. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Always show that the gripper is closed at the end. Show them you got it. Show them you earned it. Oh, I can announce this. Next Thursday, a week from today, in that corner, we're bringing in our Strongman Farmer Implements. My brother, the Strongman / bodybuilder, is going to try to break the record. There's different state records that have been set. Use the gripper upside down. All right, Tyler, I still haven't tried that egg. And we're going to do a live shot at the state record on the farmer's hold. We're going to load each arm, each handle up to 205. We'll do some good warm-ups, don't get me wrong. We'll do some of that. And we're going to see how long he can hold it. How long he holds it. He just missed the Wisconsin record last year by 3 seconds. So yeah, next Thursday, it's going to be very awesome having him here. Let's try that grab ball. The grab ball, I have a feeling, is going to annoy me to no end because it's going to be really tough. And I don't mind challenges. It's just when something's only 100 pounds and it's hard, you're kind of like, gang, what are we doing here? Come on now. Indirect hint, either guard can provide. Oh, okay. So we're just at 103. This still isn't a big number, but we don't know what a big number is, honestly. So I get my hand on there. Let's get that thumb in place. Normally, I wouldn't do 2 in a row with the same hand, but a lot of tonight is trying to figure out placement technique. I felt pretty good in the right hand. Let's do it. Let's make a quick 10. No, 10 seems super doable. Let's go to 15. So let's go to that. Here we go. Should be 115 now. GSI, Grip Sport International, that's who I'm promoting North Americans with. They have a database of the best lifts that have ever been done on this thing. So later tonight, I'm gonna hop on there and see what the best numbers are. What I'm doing now, trying to take my time, trying to get a good set, and I'm doing explosion. So watch this. Take a couple seconds. Up. Got it. Let's do it in the left hand. We'll give the dyno a pull too. We haven't tugged on that dyno for some time. That's poor form on our part. We know better than that. It's poor form. We know better than that. And then after that, we'll hit our ball. Poor guy. You could figure out which guard is... This guy, he seems to have high level of intelligence. Dang, dude. This time we'll put him a little closer. Let's do a punch. We haven't punched in a while. Punch left hand first. Punch left hand first. Come on. Hey, like this, gang. We're going to hit a big number here. We're going to get 190s. How about getting in the 190s? It's possible. We've hit some grip work already, but I think it's still possible. You break my heart. You disappoint and you break my heart, Dyno. Now the right hand is going to have to get in the low 2s to compensate. See how that works? Let's get after it. So we squeeze this. Squeeze this. This jumps. Jump, 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 jump. All right. Zero it out. Wrap the hand up. Give it a punch. Walk it up to the screen. When I'm punching, I have no idea what this says, keep in mind. So I have to show it to you guys. Actually, when I show it to you, it's the same time I see it. All right, what did we get? We got 2035. 2035. We can live with that. We can make a good living at 2035. A comfortable living, right? A comfortable living. Chalk up. We're going to the grab. We're at 115. It's starting to get hard. I can tell one thing. My left hand is actually going to fail. Well. Yeah, man. Thanks, Reg. Reggie, in case you don't like Reg. But I think the right hand is going to outperform the left. Here's why this matters. This is one of the events at the King Kong. King Kong is an international contest where the same rules and the same implements are applied everywhere in the world. You compile the results after. I did okay last year. Didn't train for it. I'm training now. I really want... Oh, and they change the events every year. I really want to piss some people off with my progress, so it's okay to say that. It is a competition. There's not trophies for everybody. You have to compete and do something. So yeah, I hope some people are pissed off. Okay. 115 left. A little more room in the left. It's our first time trying this implement out at the house. Just showed up yesterday. Very hard in the right. That messes with my head. Let me try it again. Even though this is going to take a little bit more out of my grip, I need to dial in that technique. That right hand was harder than the left, and the right's way better, normally. So, go down to the flange. Squeeze up against it, get that thumb across the top. Okay, that's a little better. That was still damn hard. So this implement's no joke. You know what else will be interesting? Let's go 120. You know what else will be interesting? Two things. Don't forget Saturdays. Saturday afternoons are yes, we're doing grip tonight. It's the big gripper, it's the big dyno, it's where we really get after it. What we're doing is we let chat kind of call out and describe what grippers, how many reps, different things like that. I won't hit any grip tomorrow, so I will be slightly fresher, but I'll be very interested to have totally fresh hands one day, come at all the toys and see what we can put up. I should also say, okay, one more hint. I'll say this as well. We have some new toys coming. Do you see this thing over here? I need a gimbal. That's an inch dumbbell trainer. It's the same handle measurement. It's just a lot lighter than the inch, and not a little bit. It's a lot lighter than the inch. It's only 110 pounds. Actually, it's 108. But we're getting a lot of them. There is a pallet coming to St. Paul, Minnesota, an entire pallet. Some will be 78 pounds. Oh, we'll curl those, I hope. We'll have some hundreds for some good overhead pressing. We'll have 154s. I don't know what we're going to do with those yet. I appreciate the likes. Hey, everybody who's throwing down some likes, consider subscribing. This stuff is fun for me. It's even more fun when we tag along, when we chat it up, when we get riddles right, when we get them wrong. So yeah, what's going to be interesting is when the pallet arrives, I'm going to put them all in my Jeep. My Jeep somehow only is a 4-cylinder. It's pretty useless as far as Jeeps go. Pop and pop it. Pop it like this. Pop it like this. But then we're going to set up the scale, and we're going to weigh these bad boys. And I'm curious if they're going to come, if the weights of these will be as advertised. And it won't be a big deal if they're not. It's really hard to cast products due to impurities and different things in metals and make them the exact right weight. So I'm okay. There's leniency involved. I'm just happy to have some new stuff to squeeze. Does that make sense to everybody? I think it does. Eric, you're inspiring to young people. Well, thank you. Remind me of my surfing days. Oh, man, sick, dude. Well, dang. Thanks. That's a compliment of the highest order. Hey, Fizz. Hey, there you are. Baldy, yep. I'll take the hat off. So look at this. The reason why we have the hat on is because, well, the furnace was fixed. The furnace was fixed right before the chat. Right. We just squeezed it in. So now it's back up to 55. We put the hat on because it was legitimately pretty cold. So let me chalk up. We got a little bit of sweat going. We're going to pick that up. We dang well better pick that up. But here's the thing. It's our first time using it. So even if we don't get the numbers we want, next time coming into it, we'll have our head screwed on, and I know we'll pull even better, even harder. So we're chalking the fingertips. A lot of this lift, I can already tell, is going to be about how far under you can kind of dig on the ball. That make sense? Grab ball. Grab ball till the world blow up. I can't believe a frickin' 5-pound jump just beat me. We'll retry the left in a second. This right hand better not punk out like that. No, we got it. Now, a clever viewer would have noticed, and I'll put just a little more weight on try. I didn't even use my pinky. It was more comfortable to get 3 hands on there the right way than get 4 fingers on there kind of the right way. Let me re-chalk and try the left hand. I don't want to go to bed annoyed. Either way, what we do on the channel is I make notes of what we get. Then we come back and try to beat it. After this, and it looks like we're done with this in a couple minutes, we're going to remax on the wrist wrench because I'm also not pleased with what I got, and I think there's more in the tank. So let's see the left hand. So here's the flange. I'm going to slide my fingers down against it. Oh, you know what? Maybe you are right about that welding, Grim Reaper, now that I look at it. You actually might be right. So I'm going to cup it. I think cupping's the right way to go. Get the thumb on there. No, hell no, it's not going. It'll go next time, hopefully. Another channel. Another stream. We'll make a 2.5 pound jump. I'm going to just go right into it. I don't see a big reason to rest. Mostly because I want to hit the wrist wrench like really bad. Actually, let me holler out something to that gentleman's comment. Some day hands, how weather... Oh, well, the weather's super dry. We're in Minnesota, man. Now, granted, these are chalked, but he's right. Even when it's not chalked, these are dry hands. That's just how it is in Minnesota in February, man. Come up and try it. Oh, you always choose the door for the death. You guys are having some fun with the riddles. Good on you guys. Right hand, we made a small 2.5 pound jump, so this is about 122. See if my pinky's even on there. Nope, pinkyless. Kind of surprised. 120 is the best in the right, 115 in the left. But I know we can get better numbers next time. I'm actually really glad that we snuck that in tonight. I've been wanting to try the grab ball for a while. Let's bounce now, right into the wrench. I think what I'll do between now and the next time we try this, because you guys see there's no patina, there's no nothing, there's nothing like that. What is this? I heard... It sure does. It sure does. Overtraining the grip causes sick hair loss, the best hair loss. So let's take this carabiner off. That's actually a pretty freaking good one, man. That was pretty awesome. Let's get that wrist wrench going. This is the wrist wrench. It's pretty wrenchy. You can get this at Arm Assassin. Luke at Arm Assassin is a super awesome guy. I put in a decent sized order a couple weeks ago. Totally messed it up. Everything was wrong in the basket. Totally not what I wanted. One quick call, everything was fixed. Do I recommend doing it wrong on purpose to test the theory? Please don't. All right, let's go right hand. It's light enough. I'm not going to re-chalk. So when you're doing thick bar stuff, the tendency of a thick bar is to always roll out of your hand, which means your thumb is the weak link. So please get your thumb on first, then adjust and account for the other fingers. Oh, God, yeah. This is... Hang on. I'll put the numbers on there in a second. Let's do a couple reps. 1, 2, 3... Now the grab ball, the axle was super thick bar. That was hitting a lot of thumb. The grab ball, I feel like, kind of got a little break. Didn't really have to get too thumb dependent there. So we should be nice and recovered. Let me go grab my micro plates. Because when I put these on, so I put this on. This is, I think you can see it. It's a 1 pounder. 1.75. This with the implement loading pin will be an even 10 pounds, so we can always make those nice fun jumps. Phone died. Found my way back. Glad you're back. Glad you're back. Hey, for everybody just hopping in the stream, appreciate it so much. Give it a like. If you really like this stuff and you want to hang out with us on a more regular basis, sub the channel, man. We'd love to have you. There's actually a fair amount of new people that had some really interesting things to say tonight. So, 25, 35, 45, 55. I have to put it on here so I don't mess up. I take copious notes once the camera goes off so I know what I have to beat. Now, I can't wait to put my notes in on the axle. That went really well. But here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying. We're training our grip pretty much every day, and I'm okay with that. But I know one thing. I swear to God I mean this. Whenever it is, I have my next grip contest coming up. I'll take 4 or 5 days off, and that's going to suck. That's going to be miserable, and I won't be that much fun to be around. Slight exaggeration, maybe, maybe not. But when I come back after that, I know for a fact I'm going to have all the grip strength in the world. So whatever I get on this kind of feels like there's almost like guaranteed more in the tank. Oh, holy crap. I haven't been training my CNS. Come on, let's give the CNS some love. We throw this grip around here all the time, and it does make a difference. I'm teaching my muscles some muscle memory. Boys, this is always how you want to go. Come on, hand muscles. Open up that far. 20 millimeter is the most common distance you'll ever have to close a gripper in contest. Zach Stanovitz, the guy who's I bought him, who's sending the dumbbells up here, the pal of dumbbells, he's running a contest this year with max grippers. Maybe inspired by the North Americans, who knows? But in his, look at this, check it out. 20 millimeters. See that? 20 millimeters. This is 30. So what he's going to do, he's going to go, all right, at my contest, open it a little bit more. Let's really test the strength. All right, Zach, this one's for you, Zach. Zach's on the channel sometimes. He's a good guy. This is a COC. I'm shocked how many people know what Captains of Crush here on the stream. Everybody, not everybody. Feels like everybody was commenting on it earlier. This is the guide. We respect the guide. The guide's the demo gripper on the challenge. You don't want to use, and this is clear, you couldn't use the world class. One, because you can't do anything with it, not even close at all. I don't even want to use this gripper. This is a human gripper. Humans can close this. Reggie, we have the same gripper. I've got a 113 from standard as well. That's neat. I don't want to use this one because this still takes a fair amount of oomph. So when I'm doing my gripper sets, when I'm training my closes at a distance, all I'm really doing is using a really easy gripper and popping it. Pop and pop and here we go, now here we go. So that makes sense. We're all smart people here. Let's not worry that Jeff couldn't get the middle one, the number. We're not worried about the number riddle. We're still good people here. Hey, where are people from? I'm St. Paul, Minnesota. I caught a couple of you. I know where some of you are from, but if you're new here, it's your first time here, only if you're comfortable. Shout out, where are you from? All right, here we go. We're going to go left hand. We're at 55 pounds. Thumb blaster. Wrap your thumb on first, then the rest of the fingers around it. Pick it up. Oh, that's harder than I thought. I didn't think it would be that hard. Maybe it's because we hit so much axle earlier. It's still really, really fun to do. And training an implement in a pre-fatigued state is still a very worthwhile. Look at this. So when you check your hand in between grips, see where the chalk is rubbing off? That's where you should probably reapply. That's where most of the friction is happening. Training in a pre-fatigue state is super useful. So thumb first. Ah! Ah! Nice. Man, right hand's got it. Left hand, don't worry about that guy. Let's not worry about that little guy. Let's worry about this carabiner. I think a 10 is warranted. So let's do that. We'll take it from this pile. We're going to have to break this down at some point anyways. So here we go. Boom. Here we go. Boom. We're always putting these. This is 1.75. Got the red. I always have to check the name. I got it wrong one time, and ever since then I remember it the wrong way. So that's a oneer. So 0.75. Might want to hang on to that guy. We put those on every time. If we were smart, we'd put those on at the bottom. The reason why we put them on every time is because with the weight of this loading pin, that weight, and this handle, it's always an even 10 pounds, and it makes the math significantly less challenging. Somehow I was struggling with axle numbers earlier. I took third level calculus in college. Actually went pretty well, and I can't. And I'm a gym bro. This gym math should be freaking easy for me, and yet just couldn't get her figured out or dialed in. We're gonna do a little stretching. Holy crap, Russia? We've got Russia. Hey, Russia, man. Hang out for a while. Sub the channel. That's awesome. You're from Russia. Dang, man. I'm being serious. I would absolutely love to visit Russia. Oh, Ohio. So, Ohio, if you're in Ohio, and this is true, if you're in Ohio, you have some of the strongest hands all around you. Ohio is a hotbed. Ohio's hosting nationals this year. If you're in Ohio, you better, and I'm not just saying this, you better have a damn good grip if you're going even to a local contest. Oh, the Soviets. Hi, France is here. Man, I wish I knew some French. I really don't. That's pretty sick, though. And Texas, we always get a big Texas showing. Grip channels are bigger in Texas. I think we all know that. Grip channels are bigger in Texas. 1, 2, 3. Because I've done so much of these. Hey, yeah, hi to everybody. Thanks. That's very polite of you. I like that. At some point, we'll be looking for moderators for the channel. Grim Reaper, I'll keep you in mind, brother. What I can't figure out is, even though we've got a lot of work in tonight on the grippers, here we go. Watch, like a carny. The carny at the carny games is like, watch. I do mean this. I am getting very dialed in. My hand knows exactly how it feels, exactly where it should go. So Saturday, when we do the massive grip off with ourselves, I'm excited to see how the grippers fly. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm able to place it very quickly, very consistently, because so much on the channel, so often we're just drilling technique and noises. We're a pretty big noise family here. We better hit that wrist wrench. Let me knock out that wrist wrench. People are clearly reading that because you're telling me where you're from, and I love it. But nobody's giving me any numbers on the number riddle. It's been a little while. I have a ton of crane head, that's right. That's right. Powerlifting is huge there too, man. So cool. Isalu. More Ohio? Dang, there's a lot of Ohio. Also, West Virginia. Oh man, I really want to visit West Virginia, because if I'm not mistaken, West Virginia, don't you have some of the Smoky Mountain National Park where there's like the most you have the most bears there than any other place? I really want to visit there. Only ladies knows dang phone. Yeah, man. Grip it up, man. Get after it. Grip this sucker up as we do it. Hey, everybody. Very cool. I really appreciate people saying where they're from. I think it's really fun. Very cool. Sub the channel. Let's all get together tomorrow for Shoulder Day. Shoulder Day, we're bringing in some strongman events. So one more grip here. We'll hit each hand. Hey, what's up? This is is back. Hello, this is It's been a minute. Thanks for coming, brother. Yeah, man. Very nice to have you. I love it when subs, guys that have been with us for a while, when they announce they're in the chat. It's very fun. It's very cool. This is not pre-recorded. Here's how we know it's not pre-recorded. XS, Stunt Kids XX. Give me something clean. Give me something clean I should do in the front of the camera real quick, and I can demonstrate this is live. You know what I mean? Makes sense? Oh, the rectangle? I think he's talking about the rectangle piece of, I almost called it cardboard. It's not cardboard. What is that? Plasterboard? Plywood? It's just because I want a nice firm surface to stand on when I'm doing my grip and when I set the implement down rather than the carpet. It's not actually working out that well. Here we go. Let's try to do some speeds. We're pretty dialed in on tech. If we're dialed in on anything, it's technique. Oh, dude, we got this to work earlier in the stream. I was annoyed for a while, but I've been getting the 65 to show up really well through the block. It's very cool. I love that. Yeah, it's basically a gauge. So XXX, if you give me something to do, a shout out or something, I can make that happen. You'll see it's the real thing. Oh, that is interesting. We don't really need any more proof than that. We're willing to give it, but my simple acknowledgement of a comment that came in live from someone who was questioning it, therefore demonstrates. 65 in the left hand. All right. Always wrap your thumbs first. I should still be able to get this. Just going to be hard. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Got her. Got him. That felt pretty good. That felt pretty good. We're going to check the notebook to see what the most... God dang it. So just by using my right hand to preload my left hand, if that makes sense. I've already removed some critical chalk from some critical points. Somebody asked a great question. What time do you go live? Weeknights. This is a weeknight. We generally go live between 8 and 9. I hope you sub. If you turn on your notifications, you'll always find us. Next Thursday's a weeknight. We're going to go together. We're going to get this started a little earlier, between 6 and 6:30. We've got a strongman bodybuilder joining us. But on the weekends, it kind of depends on what the kids need from me. Usually between 3 and 5. Again, notifications solve that. But thanks for asking. I should actually say stuff like that more often. Right hand should be pretty good. Yep. When doing any max grip, if you can ever bend the elbow, gripping hard in a bent elbow position is very difficult. So that's how you know maybe there's still more left there. All right, let's go up 5 pounds. So now we're at 70. Look, the chat's getting hot. I'm liking people throwing down some questions and some answers. Let's go this way to get 70. That's really cool. It's really fun having that. So we'll put it back on here. 70, if I'm not mistaken, is the most I've ever gotten. We've only had this implement. We've not even had this implement that long, to be honest. So any numbers that we have are pretty generic, are pretty early in their history. Man, Poor Boys knows so Poor Boys seems to be very good at riddles. We know Grim is, and Bags, who was on here earlier, is pretty sick at them too. Coldman, Hazy Y, if you're calling him bad over the... Yeah, I don't know. I didn't catch that one. Chat was moving fast. Saw's biting to the wood. Yeah, that's true. Must not be Saw then. So zoom in. Dynamometer. For our Russian friend. Hey, Mr. Russia, I hope you're still here. Very cool to have you. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do this in kgs? I have no idea what I'm going to get in kgs, but we're going to shoot it. We're going to punch it. Sometimes I call it shooting. Sometimes I call it punching. Either way, I'm wrapping my hand around it, and the next thing you're going to see after you see this, you're going to see me go, and we're going to try to get a number. The reason why, so I zero it out, but the reason why it seems like I'm not zeroed out is because as I get it in my hand, you know what I mean? It kind of screws, messes with the scale. So I don't know what to hope for. I have no idea what to hope for in kilograms. This might have been the pull of my life. That might have been the pull of my life. Somebody in the chat, if you don't mind, could you let me know what this is in pounds? I'd love to know what I just did. This is out. What's your goals in terms of fitness and grip? Never mind. Pendas is what I'm thinking. There's no parentheses. Yes, thank you. Oh my God, this is what I wanted all night and we got it. Oh, is that crazy, Code Man? Thank you. Never me. Thanks for being here. Sub and follow. You absolutely crushed that. That is exactly right. There are no parentheses and then you work through it the right way. Nice. That's about 182. All right, 180. Tell you what, if I break 200, is that cool? Can I get a follow for breaking 200? We'll give it a shoot right here, see what happens. But really what I need to do, I need to get the wrist wrench going after this. It's a big wrist wrench day, as it were. Check it out. So wrap it. Answer might be fish. I don't know how much that is. I mean, it's probably not fish. Can somebody crank the math on that? It was 94.2 before I blew it out. Sorry, gang. I should have left it on there longer. Oh, Cranehead, you're fast with the numbers, man. Very fast with the numbers. Yeah, our people from France and Russia, they probably knew exactly what those were right away. We chalk the mitts. We're going to pick that up. If I get this in the left, that ties the best I've ever done, which is cool considering we hit some pretty hard axle and we've been farting around with our grippers in between. The 65 honestly felt like a deal breaker. It felt really freaking hard. But here's what we're learning on the channel. I like to learn together. We're doing grip pretty much every day. Sometimes really light, sometimes intense. Today would be intense. But we seem to be making still good gains in raw strength, but our endurance is pretty good. I don't know what I pulled in kilograms in the right hand. I'll check in a second. I'm guessing somebody looked it up. But it felt really good. So maybe there is something to all this. I don't know that I train my biceps every day, but grip seems to be a different animal. Oh, yeah. But that tie's the best I've ever done. You know what that means? You know what that means, boys and girls? We're busting out the micro plates for the next set. Somebody's hitting a PR tonight. Who is with me? Oh, and to the gentleman who said he's doing some grip training while we are, very cool. I applaud that. I love that. Okay. Get it set up there right. Wrap the thumb first. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah! Yes! So I need to figure something out. There's 4 events at International King Kong. Max events. You can go either hand. The problem is my right hand is better at everything. My right hand is better at everything, so it's like, do I just do the right on all of them? Do I strategically find a good way for my left to participate in the event? We just put on some really tiny plates. You can barely see them. They're so tiny. But that's okay because it's going to be a new max if we can pull it. Oh, about 212. All right, yeah, man, thanks. 212 is good. Hey, Reggie. Quick question, brother. Did your GHP block come yet, Reg? How are we doing that? Yes, poor boys. Yes, it is. It is indeed. Well done, sir. Oh, I better rip some of these. I haven't ripped many of these yet tonight. Typically, normally, we do these after the stream or on a hardcore active recovery day. But because we're doing a lot of squeezing and crushing, it's important to work the other side of the hand and grip as well. You have to wait until Tuesday? You got that off somebody on the grip board, I'm guessing. Does that sound right? Was that a grip board find? Here we go. Actually feels really good to do this. You know what else feels good? The fact that my furnace hasn't been working for 2 days. It's been super cold. Just lame here in Minnesota. And I can hear her roaring in the background. Pretty into that right now, actually. I'm liking how that sounds. A lot of people ask, I should probably explain it better. This is a set block. When you're going to close a gripper in a contest, choose any gripper you want. And you could put it in your hand like this. Now that gripper's already closed. You could do that if you wanted to. You'll get no credit until you show the judge the following. Until it opens. Until it passes through. Then close it. You have to demonstrate you closed it from a minimal width. Sometimes 20. Sometimes 30. Sometimes, oh, gross, to the credit card. This credit card is not everywhere I want to be. Now it's finally passing through now. So you can finally give it a close. It's a lot of work using that. Now, eBay. Hey, eBay's a thing. eBay's a thing. Now we're going to do the same thing in the left hand. We're going to rip out 5 reps, 20, 5 reps at 30, and then a credit card. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Credit card. Gross. Gross. It's just so wide. Gross. Pinky's hardly even on there, by the way. Yeah, I'll stick to my 20 millimeter, honestly. Oh, yeah, thanks. Well, it is actually important. So what a lot of gripsters get, if you grip a lot of people, I used to get this, you get a lot of pain in the back of the elbow where some of the muscles tie in. But as soon as you start doing a lot of extensor work, you kind of bring up some of the weaknesses, it goes away. But the other thing, we do a lot of contrast baths on the channel. We'll do one tomorrow to start the channel. Why is that? I do my contrast baths because it gets great blood flow and it initiates and helps with healing. So right now it's probably not, but one of these was very toasty. One of them was really chilly. And you pump, like, pump, like, shake it, go to the next one. I do 3 sets, that's a round, I do 3 rounds. And it has a pretty big effect on the blood flow in my hands. It makes me feel a lot better. I can grip a lot stronger, happier person. You really do. You got to do the contrast bass. That's good advice from someone who's rarely accurate. It is a good idea, though. It makes a big difference, to be honest. Yeah, micro gains is the real deal. You got a trainable blob, man. Your grip's going to be getting pretty damn good pretty damn soon. Hey, thanks for the likes. Very cool, you guys, to throw down like that. Hey, I'd say this, throw down some subs. If you guys think this is interesting and you want to train with us or hang out more, that's cool. Why is it cool? We have good energy for the most part, at least we try to. But as we get closer to spring and summer, we have a lot of public events coming up. We're going to see people live at big festivals, at big fairs, at big contests in the center of the Mall of America. And this will be the place to stream it. But between then, we'll have some athlete interviews. We'll have some grip tips. We're going to have some special guests on the channel. It's a good time. Sorry about that. I better hit this, right? Let me give this a go. I really do. If I can get this in the left hand, it'll be a new max. New maxes are cool. I think it's possible. Then we'll drop 5 pounds on it and we'll try it in the right hand. The right hand usually has more gas. All right, let's do it. The goal will be you have to keep this relatively level. There can be some dip, but you want it relatively level to be concluded as a good lift. Half a pound? That's such BS. I got a half a pound stop me. Oh, wait, 1 pound. Okay, I'm still not happy about a 1 pound. We'll try it again in a second. That's lame. So 76. This will be the most I've ever had in my right hand. I'm about to find out if my right hand is just super lame tonight too. I mean, not too lame. We've had a lot of fun and hit some good numbers earlier. Oh no. Did you see that? Did you see what was happening? That was wrenching. That thing was slipping out of my hands as I was lifting it. I don't know if that showed up on there. That's 100% what was happening. I got credit for it. I got the lift. Usually you just have to go 6 inches. I like to go more to a lockout. But on the way down, although I maintained it, I could feel it start to slip out. Okay. Couple people got a different one on the math one. If anybody else has a different one on the math one, hit it up. Make sense? Hit it up. Yeah, man. Thanks, Reggie. Reggie, I'm trying to figure out a different way to squat in the basement. That was kind of an S show on the stream last night. Well, it wasn't kind of. It was a complete. So we're going to give the thumb a rest. When I do my grippers, your thumb gets a pretty good rest while doing grippers. So I'm going to crank out some reps there. But I want to come back and give this another shot. I got the 70. Why am I wrapping it just to set it down? But the 71 kicked me in the... I don't mind getting my kicked. It's usually better to do the kicking. We had a lot of... Okay. Joshua's in the club. Very nice. Very nice. Still in kgs. I'm going to try an assisted. When I do assisted, it just means I stop my wrist from shaking a little bit. I can usually get slightly better numbers. So we'll give it an assisted, see what happens. Come on. Can wrap those fingers on there. There's no tomorrow. So I don't think I got 85 in my left hand last time. I don't think. Maybe I did. Maybe the grip's just shot. But we're going to do it again. Take a peek. Right hand, I'd like to get 100. Let's see if I can get 100. I think that seems reasonable. So wrap the fingers. That was everything I had. What did we get? All right, well, we got 100. We got 100. We like that. Again, it's kgs, so for all I know, I lifted. Well, I don't know what I lifted. I have no clue because it's in kilograms. I'm okay with that. Knock out some more reps. Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you meant split skin from gripping. Let's do some more. We're working our 20 millimeter sets. We work this. Tomorrow night's going to be sick. If the weather permits. Oh, 222. Yeah, 222 is pretty good with all the work we've done tonight. If the weather permits, for shoulder night. We're going to warm up with military and push presses, but we're going to do strongman events after that. We're going to press some circus dumbbells. We're going to press some cement press blocks. They're big concrete blocks. Try to see if we can hit some PRs. The weather's not permitting, and there's a chance it won't permit. That's fine. How do you take care of your... Hey, Thomas, let me knock out this next set, and I'll answer that, because that actually is a good question, and one I should address. Because the hands, you know, we've got decent callus guy there. We earned it. Nobody gave it to us. We earned it. We got some calluses here. We're busted. Chops are busted there. What was I going to say? Oh, but if the weather's not permitting, we're going to do some heavier pressing here in the basement, which is kind of fun to do with the low ceiling. Just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, and 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Left hand. As soon as we're done with the left hand, we're going to go over to that dang wrist wrench. We're going to give it a go. We're going to get after it. Man, people have been very generous with the likes and subs tonight. Thanks so much, everybody. Very cool. Oh, I'll show you the strongest gripper I have after this set. Then we'll talk skincare for the hands. 1, and that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's what we use. We use this one. Easy gripper. We do demos with it. No big deal. First, the skincare. I should do a better job. What I've been doing lately is as soon as I'm done with the stream and done with my training, I wash off all the chalk. Then I shower. And right before I go to bed, my wife, she's got this lotion she wants me to use. So I throw the lotion on my hands. Sometimes, if I have to, I rarely do this. Sometimes it gets so cold in Minnesota, the skin splits on the knuckles. I guess this one's still a little split. And in those rare cases, I might put gloves over my hands at night so the moisturizer doesn't get wiped on the pillow or clothes or anything like that. The other thing I do, sometimes when the calluses, and this one's getting close, I'll take a nail clipper. You see how that one's starting to spread? Neat. Don't really want to lose my callus there. It's great for gripping. It provides a little backbone for the gripper. I freaking love it so much. I hope I don't lose it. Let me chalk up. Now, it puts... It does, Mr. Hendrickson. It certainly does. I'll be super impressed if I get this left-handed. I think we're at the point where we've kind of gripped pretty good. Now, is this the right hand weight or the left? Let's take a peek. 25, 35, 45, 55. Implement is 10. No, that's right then. Okay, we're good. This is left hand. This is 71. We got 70 with a little room to spare, not much. And what we're finding is 1 pound might literally be the separator. We're going to show the heaviest, hardest gripper I have in a second. Don't you worry about that. We show a lot of grippers here. There's no reason to stop. Up. Come on, let's get it. So much juicier. It's so much juicier when you miss and then you get it. God dang it, it's juicier. We got the 76 in the right hand. So let's make the jump. I try to use these. I'm a huge nerd sometimes, and I really like using micro loading. So I'm going to throw this little 1 pound plate on here because it's fun for me. This is now 77 pounds. It should be a new one in my right hand. So we got the 71 left. Let's go 77 right. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at my hand. You see, I think you see, where the chalk's missing. That's where all the gripping is taking place. The friction wipes it right off. That's it. Ever dealt with nerve pain that sapped your grip? Yes, I have, Thomas. It sucks. I don't have it now. But it does suck, man. You're dead on to point that out. If you're dealing with that, I'm so sorry. It's not cool. It's not fun. Wouldn't wish it on my competition. All right, come on, right hand. Kind of all waiting on you, right hand. Want to end on a high note? Stretch the thumb first. Can't believe I got it. So it's a good night. We'll probably shut that implement down now because we got 71 in the left and we got a hard-earned, mind you, a hard-earned 77 in the right, but we can live with that. Now, what is my hardest gripper? That's a good question. I'll show it to you now, but I'll have to answer it a certain way. I hope the answer doesn't piss anybody off. Hey, the likes and all the subs tonight. So our goal is to break 1,000 subs. I'm pretty sure we did it, somebody said. But man, slam it. Throw some more subs at it if you don't mind. This is the fun stuff to do and talk about and hang with the fellas. Hopefully you see we got a decent community chat. Set that gripper down. That's not the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. One of these is my hardest. This one ranks 275 pounds of pressure to touch the handles together. I'm keeping this one. This one ranks, I don't know, either slightly easier or slightly harder. It is not the same. They're the same. This is a world class. The camera's so nice and polite tonight. It was such a jerk to us last night. This is a world class. If I had to guess, I can't even guess. It's too hard to say. The mounting is how far away the top of the handle is from the middle of the spring. The mounting looks actually pretty similar. But I'm sending this. I'm sending St. Paul, Minnesota bites. Yeah, we're moving out of the city. I spent my whole life here except for the 3 years in the Dominican and 2 years in Wisconsin. We'll move on. It has some redeeming qualities. I've put in my time. But we're getting this to one of the subscribers. We're going to make sure he gets it, can put it in the collection. So, yeah, man. Thanks. The spring is insane. It's nuts. So one of those two are my hardest. Hey, I tell you what. The need to repair these hands and the fact that I've got 3% battery left is telling me that I should probably shut up. What do you do for a living? And why isn't it framing to get that Danny Hodge? Very sick, man. So, I did something not smart the other day with this. Didn't go awesome. I'll use the demo gripper. I'm going to start doing some nail bending on the channel because it's very fun. So when you bend a nail, oftentimes you'll start to bend it, but it'll start bowing. It'll be kind of at an angle, but you need those handles to be, the ends of it, much closer. So a lot of us do this to develop that kind of technique and crush. Ugh. I took one of these. I got as pumped and psyched as I could. And I went and pushed on it as hard as I could. It didn't touch. I think it got closer than I would have guessed. But what it did do, and it sucked, is it for a couple days left a decent blister because, again, this is essentially, I'm gripping it similar. It looks a lot like this. And you can see where that digs into the palms pretty good. The problem is when it's a really strong gripper and if you're pushing your hardest, something has to go, and it's probably not going to be the gripper. So it was super fun. Hey, I appreciate everybody being here. This is actually, we had what are the final numbers coming in at? 103,000 people swung through. Yeah, man, it's great seeing you guys. So I hope the 103,000 that came through enjoyed it. We're Bald Meets World. We do community events coming up in the spring, and we get after it in the basement. Smart people in the chat. You guys crush the riddles. Thanks so much. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we'll catch you guys soon. Have a blessed night, everybody. Thank you so much.